Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Kelly's Creations. We got some fun minis coming up in this video. I can't wait to share these with you. I just wanted to try to think outside the box and come up with some cute little fall minis. So I went into my bead stash. A lot of these came from Dollar Tree. I grabbed a dowel rod. First one's too big, second one worked perfect. It's just a little skinnier, smaller dowel rod. Then I grabbed my trusty little miter cutters, which I absolutely love, guys. And if you can't find them in your stores, I do have a link to them below and you can get them off Amazon. So look how fast I'm going. Oh my goodness. But I just cut that dowel rod into little bitty pieces to fit into my little beads as stems for my pumpkins. And I've seen a lot of colorful fall decor this year. It seems like everybody's loving color. So I thought, I'm not even going to paint these beads. I'm just going to leave them as colorful and beautiful as they are and just make little bitty pumpkins. And so much fun. This one is actually, I put bigger than a medium size and then a small bead on top of each other and made just a stackable pumpkin, which I thought was so cute. I came in with some Waverly and truffle. I added a little bit of lines to my pumpkins, just so it wasn't a plain colorful bead with a stick on it. And I did come in and cut up some leaves and put little bitty leaves on my pumpkins. And then I finished it off tying a piece of twine around the top. These are just so cute, and stick around to the end because a lot of these little minis that I'm doing is for a reason, and I'm going to put it all together at the end and show you what I create with it. Because I've asked this before, y'all keep saying do minis, but what do you use these for? Like, how do you decorate with your minis? Or how do you want me to decorate with them? Leave that in the comments below. But yeah, these are a lot of fun to make. And like I said, I took some leaves from the Dollar Tree and I had to trim them down and make little mini leaves. I just hot glued them to my pumpkins. I did paint the dowel rod, the stem, with the truffle as well. And then I added some twine. And so simple. They're so cute. I found because it's so tiny that it's easier to tie your knot. Like, don't tie it all the way closed, but leave it just a little open and then just slip it over that way and then pull it tight. It's a lot easier than trying to tie it on this itty bitty little pumpkin. So that just worked well for me. These are so much fun to make and they're so cute. And look at, oh my gosh, so many colors, so vibrant, our little bitty pumpkins. So I love these little balls of twine that you can get at Dollar Tree for $4. They come in, at my Dollar Tree, they come in 2 different colors, white and beige. And I thought, boy, what cute little pumpkins these would make. I see like the twine balls all the time that people decorate with, and I'm like, these are already done for you. All you got to do is take that same dowel rod that I used with the other ones, and I trimmed it down and made stems, and just do the same thing. Add a little hot glue, put that stem in there. You can paint the stem if you want, or leave it natural wood, which is both are super cute. Add some leaves, add some twine. I think I put some raffia on 2 of these, and voila, you have the cutest little mini twine pumpkin ever. These would be so cute in one of the Dollar Tree's little wooden crates, or I have this sitting on hay right now, the little hay barrels from Dollar Tree, and so cute. Little twine ball pumpkins. I absolutely love these. Like I said, guys, this video is thinking outside the box. Some ideas are just so cute as minis, but hard to recreate sometimes without like really using your imagination and thinking outside the box, because I probably wouldn't have been able to create a twine ball on my own. So number 3, using these little mini blocks from Dollar Tree, we are going to create the wooden pumpkin. Wooden, I keep saying wooden because I'm losing my train of thought. You'll see as we go. I don't even know what to call it. It's 3 different sizes of the tall pumpkins. So silly me did not have any orange paint. So I'm using maize and some crimson red with this like peachy paint to try to get it orange, and kind of didn't. But like I said, there's a lot of colors being used this year for fall decor. So it ended up being kind of like a orangish peach, and that was okay. So I took 2 blocks and painted them peach, 3 blocks and painted them red, and 1 block and painted it the crimson. Then I came back in with that little dowel. I cut 3 more stems off of it and hot glued those to the top of this. And then I hot glued the 3 blocks together. then the 2, and of course it left me just 1, which was so cute to do that mini, as you see, because I don't know what to call it, mini little wooden pumpkin display. So what I would suggest, and I didn't know this until I went to put them together, so I didn't do it in the video, but I always thought these blocks were like the same size, and come to find out, no, they're not. They actually are slightly different in size. So when I went to put the 3 reds together, it didn't really line up. So what I would suggest here is gluing them together first before you paint, and either using wood filler with some sawdust mixed in to fill in the gaps, or spackling something to fill in the gaps, and then just sand it down. Then I would start painting them, because as you'll see at the end, they're not the same size. So once you put your stem on, you can finish it off with twine or raffia or a little bitty bow, however you want. You know, endless possibilities of how you want to decorate these, but they're so cute. So as most of you know, I went on vacation a couple weeks ago. I went home to Michigan and got to see my family. I haven't been home in over 2 years. I got to hold and snuggle and love on my new grandbaby. So thank you guys for all your sweet comments. I appreciate y'all so much. Here I'm just showing you the 3 colors I used if you want to duplicate this. And I'm also going to have a link to that handy dandy heat gun in the description as well if you would like one of those. Because I was probably the last to jump on that heat gun bandwagon. But if you're a crafter, I was using a hairdryer just like everybody else. But man, the heat gun really steps up the game. It dries it so quick. Oh, I don't know what I would do without it. Now, I don't think they're that expensive at all. Probably $10 to $15. So I will have that link for you as well. And look how cute these are turning out. Oh my gosh. At first, when I watched other DIYers add in so much color, I was like, ugh, because a lot of people are using a lot of blues this year. And I just was like, I don't know. But then once I started doing my own crafts, I'm really liking all the different colors this year with fall. And if you don't, that's great. You know, what's nice about these crafts is you can paint them any color you want. You can make it your own. You can make it fit the theme of your house. So simple. I just love pumpkins. I'll probably do some more pumpkin DIYs because I love this time of year. I love fall. And I love making pumpkins. So you'll probably be seeing a lot more of these coming up in the next few weeks. How cute are these guys? I just love them. And they're so tiny. I wish I would have measured them. But you can kind of get the hint with just 3 blocks, how tiny they are. But as you can see, the 3 blocks are not the same size. So you might want to add a little filler before you start yours. So while I was in Michigan, my mother-in-law was cleaning out her home because she's getting ready to move to Florida. I'm so jealous. But she came across this bag of, don't know what these are, but I guess my aunt used to use these to craft with when she was a school teacher. And I got 3 bags of craft supplies from her. So I thought, you know, they're orange and they're blue, which blue's a real popular fall color this year. So I thought maybe I could glue these together, making a circle, and really think outside the box and make the most unique pumpkin ever. So I just took 6 of them and I put hot glue on the side and would add the next one real quick and forming a circle. Now, of course, like I said, I don't even know what these are. If you know what they are, please leave in the comments below what they are. But I think that straws would work just as good for this project. Dollar Tree sells a lot of different colored straws, or even wherever you go for your craft supplies, at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, even like Party City, I'm sure you could pick up some straws. And if you cut the straws down, I think it would work just like these little cylinders do. So I did the same thing with the blue as I did with the orange. I put 6 together and I formed a circle. And then I had this great colorful yarn from Dollar Tree. I was so excited when my Dollar Tree got this yarn. I bought quite a few colors of it. And I thought I could wrap it around the cylinders. And I guess when I first did this, I thought you'd be able to see it. You really didn't see it, so if you don't want to do the step, you don't have to. When I put them together, I used the cream color yarn and went around it. I thought the yarn would really define the inners between where the cylinders meet and really make it kind of look like a pumpkin, just like the lines of a pumpkin. But then when I went over it again with the more neutral colored yarn, you really couldn't see the blue and the orange. So like I said, if you're just doing individual pumpkins like this, you could put a stem in this right now and you're done. But I actually put these two together and then went over it with cream, and so I lost the orange and the blue yarn step that I did. But like I said, if you want to stop right here, you have two very cute, unique pumpkins. You could put a dowel rod stem in the top, or you could go get a stick out of your yard and make a stem that way and decorate the top of these. That would be super cute. I put mine together. I love the blue and the orange together. I love the little green twigs and the twine and the raffia. I just think this is so unique and so cute. Like I said, you could not put these two together and you'd have two very unique pumpkins on their own too. So this is another kind of thinking outside the box, different idea for you guys to try maybe. And I think a grouping of these with different colors would be really cute on a shelf, just to accent some of your other fall decor. So I told you stick around to the end because I'm going to make something and tie in all of, well, not all of the minis, but some of the minis I made in this video. So using one of these bunny shadow boxes that I got during Easter, I'm going to paint the top this really pretty blue, and I'm going to paint the bottom in brown, what's that, truffle. And then once that dries, we're gonna make the, well, actually before it dries, we're gonna make the cutest little pumpkin stand out of popsicle sticks. So right now I'm just painting half of it in this beautiful blue, the other half in truffle. I do paint the edges blue as well. I've been dying to do something blue for fall, and since I was doing all the minis and I wanted somewhere to put them, I thought, well, that would be really great. It kind of resembles the sky and the ground, so I thought it really worked with this project, and it just added such a cool pop of color. So while the one I painted is drying, I grabbed another one because I buy a whole bunch of these when I see them because I use them a lot for projects. So I thought I could measure it with another one, and it ended up being 7 of the smaller craft sticks. That's my base. Now, any other measurement, I can't tell you because I basically, when I'm creating these, kind of just go with it. I just start cutting, and half the time don't even use a measuring tape to do it. I eyeball it or put the craft stick on it, and I just makes bleh. Why am I having such a hard time? Boy, I take a vacation, I can't speak. I kind of eyeball it and just cut it to match what I'm doing. So you'll see me here just cutting 2 of the sticks, and this is just my base to hold these together. And then I'll flip it over and start creating my pumpkin stand on the other side of this. Now, in my head, when I think of pumpkin stands, I think of what we have here in South Carolina. Is just like makeshift stands that people use reclaimed, repurposed wood and just put it together to have something that's upright and might not be the most attractive thing in the world, but it serves its purpose. And that's kind of what I'm making here, like a roadside reclaimed makeshift stand, okay? Which is another reason why I'm really not too worried about me not measuring. So Holly at Humble Pie, I saw her do this recently where she used painter's tape and taped a bunch of craft sticks together and then used her miter saw box to cut through them. Thank you, Holly, because I love this, and all of your craft sticks are the same size, and sometimes even when we cut one and put it up to the next one and draw a line, it still ends up being just a little bit off. But if you do it this way, all of them will be the same size. So I'm using the bigger craft sticks to make the overhang of my pumpkin stand. So I take a little dowel rod, I cut it down to size, and I use that to hold the bigger craft sticks together. And that's going to be my overhang. And then I just secure it with just a little bit more hot glue. Set that aside. Now I'm going to start working on the table part of my pumpkin stand. And like I said, most of the time I'm just eyeballing it and basically coming up with how I'm going to build these as I go. It just comes to you, and it will for you too. Once you start playing around with the craft sticks, it'll come to you. If you want to add more shelves, if you want to add legs, it kind of just comes to you as you go. So I'm going to play some music, and you can see my little thought process with how I made this pumpkin stand, and then you can go from there and make it your own.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
I came in with truffle and I went over the whole stand, but not the awning. The awning, I came in with some folk art in metallic silver, and I painted the awning silver to try to make it look like a galvanized, metal, not galvanized, but metal awning. And I thought that turned out so cute. I loved the wood with the metal awning. so cute. I think I achieved makeshift pumpkin stand like you would see on the side of the road down south. Now I'm just brainstorming of where I want this, if I want it on the edge or the middle. I opted for the edge because then I could have more space on the side to add a few more things. And now I'm just putting it together. I'm putting hot glue on the back of this and then gluing it to my shadow box. I'm going to add my pumpkins, and then I'm going to put one of the twine pumpkins on the side of it. I'm going to go in my stash, and I found this picked with a chalkboard on it, and I wrote "You Pick" on it and put that on the side of this. And then I used another popsicle stick and I wrote "pumpkin stand" for the top of this. The brown with the blue and the wood, and then you add those pop of color from those pumpkins. This is just so cute, so much fun to make. I love these little shadow box minis, and I hope you guys are trying these at home. If you do, send me a photo. If you're on Instagram, go to Kelly's Creations and tag me. I would love to see your pictures. Or you can go to Kelly's Creations on Facebook and you can tag me there so I can see them. But these are so much fun to make. So let's just sit back and I'll show you how I finish it up. And there's my little pumpkin stand shadow box. I love these little shadow boxes. I'm going to recap what we've made in this video, show you guys some more pictures. I'm going to show you how I decorated with the other little minis I made. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by and supporting my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button and I'll be posting a video every week. I always love hearing your comment suggestions, tips, and tricks, so keep those coming down in the comment section. I have recently become an Amazon affiliate, so I've left you guys some links to my favorite things that I get on Amazon. Feel free to check those out. And as always, guys, I hope you guys are having a blessed and most wonderful day. And I can't wait to see y'all next Sunday. I love y'all. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.